Technical change management dives deeper into the hands-on process of changing IT systems and infrastructure in an organization. Here are some common technical concepts related to change management in an operational environment. We're going to talk about allow and deny lists, restricted activities, downtime, service restarts, legacy applications, dependencies, updating documents and diagrams, updating policies and procedures, and even version control. These technical IT topics can be a bit dry, so let's explore them in terms of something a little more fun, like executing an epic family vacation. Let's start with allow and deny lists. Those are going to either permit or block specific activities or access to certain resources for operational integrity and testing. To tie this into our family vacation theme, this would be like setting the approved or unapproved sightseeing along the way. A trip to the state fair? Let's do it. World's biggest ball of yarn? Maybe not. When it comes to technical change management, it's vital to update these allow and deny lists whenever new software or systems are put in place. This ensures that only authorized users can access the new or altered resources. Restricted activities are actions that are limited or controlled within the system to prevent accidental harm or unauthorized access. With our family vacation, that means only the adults get to drive, not the kids. If you ever wondered why the laptop you got from your employer won't let you download anything without approval, you can thank restricted activities. Next, let's talk about downtime. This is a period when a system or service is unavailable, often for maintenance or upgrades. The kids in our example might be excited about a week of nonstop fun at the theme park, the arcade, the museum, and the all-you-can-eat buffet. But the adults, on the other hand, need a little R&R built in so they don't burn out. Planning for the downtime that an organization needs will ensure that changes can be made without causing unplanned disruptions to users. Speaking of downtime, this is a great opportunity to conduct service restarts. These are planned events for services and software that need to be restarted in order to be upgraded or fixed. Proper execution of these events helps avoid unexpected disruptions of any critical systems or services. Next, let's talk about some legacy applications. They're going to be older software that might not be fully compatible with newer technologies. When enacting a change at a business level, it's important to consider these older applications, ensuring they will still work correctly after updates. In our family vacation analogy, this would be like the family upgrading to a new electric car, but not considering all of the pre-planned stops that are still gas stations. It's easy to miss the requirements of legacy applications and software with how quickly technology moves these days. Another important consideration with technical change management are dependencies. These are the relationships between different components where one relies on another to function. That new electric car that we love so much, it depends on having electric charging stations to fuel up. They better plan their route in the family vacation to include these in at regular intervals if they want to make it to their destination. Changes to one part of the system might also affect another one. Understanding dependencies ensures everything continues to work smoothly. One thing you can depend on when it comes to maintaining an organization's IT infrastructure is having tons of documentation. All these need to be updated regularly, and especially when changes are made. Updating diagrams involves keeping visual representations like charts, emergency exit maps, or network diagrams up to date. Just like a map of the travel route for our family on vacation, diagrams show how different parts of a system process fit together. If something changes, like a road closure, they need to update the map. Not doing so could lead them to a dead end or keep them from getting to the music festival on time. In a business, if you don't update your diagrams when changes are made, people might be working with outdated or incorrect information, leading to confusion or mistakes. Another important category to keep updated are the policies and procedures. These are like the rules or the instructions for your trip. If you change the destination or add a new stop to your vacation, everyone needs to know. These are also like rules of the road trip. No complaining, no extra bathroom breaks. The driver gets to pick the music, and no asking, "Are we there yet?" Similarly, in a business, when a process or technology changes, you need to update the rules and the instructions and make sure everyone is made aware of the changes. If people follow outdated procedures, it can lead to problems or even legal issues. With all of the updating of the documentation, how are you supposed to keep track of which is the most up-to-date version? Well, this is where version control comes in. It's like keeping track of different drafts of your vacation plan. As you plan, you might make changes like switching hotels or activities. You don't want to mix up old plans with new ones, or you may end up at an Airbnb already canceled for your reservation. In business, version control ensures that everyone is working with the latest, correct version of a document. Without proper version control, team members might work on outdated information, leading to conflicts or errors. Just as a planned vacation requires clear and updated information, so does managing change in an organization. By keeping diagrams, policies, and procedures up to date and using version control, you ensure that everyone knows what's happening, why it's happening, and what they need to do. It helps to avoid confusion, helps to also avoid making mistakes and conflicts, making the entire process smoother and more effective, just like having a well-planned, clearly communicated travel itinerary for your epic family vacation.